Hey YouTube, this is Justin here, aka Demonic Sweaters. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Lemon electronic snare drum. Now some of you might know of Lemon already. They make electronic drums, and what has really become popular by Lemon recently, or in the past probably 3 or 4 years, are the electronic cymbals that they make. At first they were kind of hard to find. You had to get them from Alibaba, but now a lot of people are importing them into the US and selling them on Amazon and Reverb and places like that. Speaking of Reverb, that's where I picked up this snare drum, and I'll post a link down below where you can pick one up for yourself. But they make 12-inch versions as well as 13-inch versions. I have the 12-inch right here, and they're very affordable. I think this was a little over $100. I can't remember exactly, but I am really impressed with this snare drum. I think it looks great. It looks kind of like a Roland PD-128, and it just feels incredible and triggers really, really well, as you can see from my example there. Now I did take the head off to see how it was made on the inside, and it is just a single mounted center trigger, but it still does a really great job, at least the 12-inch version, of basically picking up everything I wanted to pick up. Even cross stick I think works really well on this, which is something that I have trouble with on a lot of electronic snares, like basically getting a reliable cross stick out of them. But I don't have that problem on this one once I got it set up. The black sparkle finish I think looks really nice. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks really cool. And the head that it comes with is excellent. This head is, I believe it's a 2-ply head, but what it looks like is it looks like 1 ply underneath is like kind of a thicker type of head, and then it has a thinner head on the top of it. So it just gives it a really nice feel. Like it kind of feels like one of the drum-tec real feel heads, and it definitely feels better than the Simmons 2-ply heads that I have on these toms. Not that these are terrible, but this head feels really good. Like this is a super high quality head. It's built really well. It's wood. The shell is actually wood. When I took it apart, you can see that it's made from wood, and it has like a real bearing edge on there. The base is plastic, and the one thing that I do want to criticize about this is why that they use Allen wrench lugs. So you have to use an Allen wrench to tighten or loosen it. It does not use a drum key, which is, it's not a huge deal, but it's kind of annoying because it takes a separate key just to, adjust this if you want to tighten it. Of course, if you had all Lemon pads, and they'd all be that way, and then all you would need would be a single Allen wrench and not a drum key. But other than that, I mean, that's a really small deal. I think it's definitely worth the price. I really enjoy playing it. What I was playing through there was a Roland TD-07 module going into Superior Drummer 3 that's actually running the Easy Drummer 3 library within Superior Drummer 3, which you can do that actually, and I think it just works incredibly well. Even if I use the built-in sounds on the TD-07, it still is great. Excellent snare, perfect for this setup. I wanted a bigger snare because originally the Simmons SD1250 came with a 12-inch snare, but since I'm no longer using the SD1250 module, it had like a proprietary plug on it, so I couldn't use the snare drum from the original SD1250 setup, but it was a 12-inch snare. But this one fills the gap here. So now I have a 12-inch snare, 10-inch floor tom, and 2 8-inch rack toms, and I have basically I moved my Simmons ride. I'm just kind of going on about the kit here. Simmons ride over here to the crash, and then I have a Roland ride cymbal, 13-inch ride cymbal over here. And it's a great little setup. Everything works really well, and the snare is an excellent addition, and it looks really nice, feels great to hit. It's just a really, really good drum. Anyway, thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see y'all really soon. Have a great day.